Oh, that was quick. Alright, let's do this. Cool. Who are we playing against? I don't think I've played... I'm just trying to think if I've played... how many games I've played against Wizard with this deck, because that would be an interesting matchup for sure. I mean, I've potentially still, you know, could out-econ him with just installing a huge number of assets. Wizard... Psychic. Alright. Cool. Well, let's see how this goes. I'll keep... Oh man, almost no assets. Cool, paid campaign. And... Don't want to put down the Data Raven quite yet. I think I'll just Rainbow on R&D. Wonder what kind of wizard he's playing. Hopefully not Siphon. Hopefully not Siphon Wizard. But if he wants to turn around Siphon me, it's kind of okay. Decent starting hand. The lack of agendas is pretty cool. Sure gamble. Nerve agents, cool. Hopefully no demo run, because I kind of want these things. Just trying to think what I protect HQ with. Not sure. A pop-up would probably be better. So he sees interns. It's always interesting to see how the runner's strategy changes as they uncover what your plan is. So he sees wraparound and interns. Okay, so that doesn't give him very much information. I will raise my pad. Information overload. Probably won't be useful yet, but it might be useful at some stage. Let's do this. Beal. Let's do this. Actually, no, let's do that. With other identities, it's tempting to tax wizards through having one or two pieces of ice and then continually installing assets underneath those pieces of ice. But with this ID, you want to be installing in new remote servers each time to continue to get those card draws, so it's less of a viable strategy. Okay, so I'm officially poor. Hopefully he can get some marked accounts up pretty soon. If he wants to pay 3 to trash it, he's used his wizard credits, so that's okay with me. Alright, what do we get? Psycho. Interns, the paid campaign, draw a card, take a credit. We're getting lots of operations in ice, not that many assets. Okay, so he's going to trash the P.A.D campaign again. And Katie. Another Jackson. Accounts. Cool. Definitely the most difficult matchup though, Wizard. It's a tough one, alright. I wonder if I can get an encryption protocol protected, and if that would help. I notice he didn't run on this card. I wonder if I'll be able to just install something naked soon. If I just install a naked agenda, whether I'll be able to just score it out, because yeah, he didn't run. Takes money from Katie. Express delivery. I saw a deck, a Wizard Express delivery deck on BGG pretty recently. I wonder if that's what he's playing. It's pretty good. It's a pretty good deck. And it's a pretty good card too. One influence. Okay, so he's going to choose to trash my Jackson. That's fine. You may do that. Okay. Let's just be cheeky and try this. Let's toss that. It would be very easy for him to toss down a Corroder and Nerve Agent into my hand pretty soon, so don't want that to happen. I want him to be focusing on my assets. Cool. Well, evidently one pop-up window is enough to dissuade him. Okay, no, he's going to parasite it. Okay. It's fine. I am keeping him poor, but I'm not scoring agendas. Except this one, but he's not going to let me do this again. There's no way he's going to let me do that again. Oops, I should be on 0 credits and 0 clicks. Yeah, there's no way he's going to let that happen again. Let's toss that. I wish that was an Astro. It would be a lot better. I'm glad he's not putting pressure on Centrals, because that would make this a whole lot more difficult. Okay, I have to use this. So I'll get back Jackson, Beal, and pop up. Dedicated response team. 3 trash cost though. Let's do this. List accounts. That'd be cool if I can hit it. Let's install marked accounts again. This is definitely a tough matchup though. Haha. Breaking news, Trash Kitty. I wish. Money. Vamp. Alright, is this Siphon Vamp Wizard? Because I don't think we've seen... The only influence we've seen is the express delivery, yeah. Alright. Hedge Fund. That'd be cool to get off one day. Let's install that. Let's install that. Let's put money on that. He's, I think, pretty likely to be checking all of my remotes after I snuck out that bill, so I can waste a bit of his time. Okay, where's pop-up? Meaning he can't trash it. Yeah, he's gonna have to check out and take money from Katie. Okay, run certificated response team. Probably trashes, or maybe waste the next turn. I don't know. Probably trashes, actually. I probably would. City surveillance. Where am I? So I have 3 encryption protocols in here, which would be making this a bit more difficult for him. Let's go like this, and like this, and like this. It's difficult because, yeah, I do want to keep creating remote servers and get through my deck. Been pretty lucky with not too many agenda draws. How many cards? Lots, like 10 cards, like only a couple of agendas. Sure gamble. Wow, he's in the money. If he doesn't trash this, I think click hedge fund's pretty reasonable. If he does, I don't know if I want to spend my whole turn getting it off right now, but I'm not going to be raising much in the immediate future. Alright. Snare. Cool. I think I can get him to run this. Like credit hedge fund install snare. If I can get the data raven tag, that's going to be real. Like the data raven trace successfully, that's going to be really key. To clearing out his economy, hitting him with closed accounts when he's got lots of money. Okay. Let's do this. 1, 2, 3. Like closed accounts into a res of city surveillance would be pretty nice as well. probably better if he runs this on earlier clicks. He'll be more likely to go through the data raven as opposed to just letting it end the run. Which is what I'd much rather. Okay, so he runs it. I think the fact that he has so much more money than me means he's more likely to run through it and let the trace fire as well. So it's all coming out Millhouse. I don't think I want to boost this trace too much. I think maybe even just leaving it at 3. I need... that sucks. Oh well, it's good to know that he's not prepared to run through it. Means I can probably quite comfortably just install an agenda in there. Kuroda. Alright, HQ wide open. That sucks. Toll booth unlikely to be going up anytime soon. Yeah, free break with cyber feeder. So he's probably taking N.E.A.R.P.A.D here. I don't think I'm super concerned about that, really. He hit 2 when he probably should have hit 3. Okay, there we go. Oh well, okay, he doesn't take N.E.A.R.P.A.D. Pretty lucky there. Pretty lucky. Alright, hedge fund. Cool. Tempted to go hedge fund and stall advance on the N.E.A.R.P.A.D. I think that's actually the best course of action. He's just seen it. He knows it's there. He knows what it is. But he's going to have to run through anyway. Take the tag. Really want to close the council when he's got lots of money. The other option is he just runs through and just straight up steals it and spends a lot of money that way. Count 7. Interesting. If I res this, no, I'm not going to res that. Okay, yep, go for it. Having seen the close accounts, surely he'll be removing the tags at this stage. I can't imagine him not doing that. Well, I mean, I can just score this N.E.A.R.P.A.D. If he's going to let me slowly work my way up with agendas, spiral modem. Okay. Oh wait, no, he didn't see the N.E.A.R.P.A.D. That's right. Maybe he didn't know what that was. Maybe he thought it would be a trap. This plays very differently to a normal game with this deck. Yeah, this has not been typical at all. Takes Katie Jones money, breaks wrap around. Sees all of the cards in my hand, treasures the encryption protocol, definitely. I would purge, but I don't think it's very productive. I mean, he's going to be running my HQ at least once with free credits every turn. Um, Really wish I had an Astra though. Man. Alright, well, I guess that's what we're doing. I can't imagine a situation in which he lets me get away with this Astro here. Pretty dirt poor. So Snare's not a concern. I can't boost the trace enough that it'll hinder him. Crypsis to break the data even. Okay. And then Rose the tag. One, two, three. 1, 2, 3, 4. Break subroutine. Cool. And then remove tag. Would have quite liked to get that Astro. Oh well. And then last click removes the tag. Cool. Pop up. Oh. At least I'm not getting a lot of agendas. That's pretty lucky. Pretty good at this stage. The siphon's not very effective at this stage. Can res my pad. I mean, there will be more siphons coming at some stage. Crypsis token, run to moat. Okay. Treasures a pad almost for free. Right. It's expensive for him to run through this. I mean, breaking the data even, removing the tag afterwards. So that's fine. Maybe he chooses not to run it. Maybe he does. Okay, HQ. Breaks for free, sees all the cards in my hand. No hidden information here, but that's okay. Maybe getting rich enough to try and score something behind a toll booth. Don't know. Hi, will you play Warhammer LCG someday? I've never really seen it. Is it good? Cool. Alright. Very happy I forced this run. So give him a tag. Breaks it. So 3, 4, and 1 subroutine. I'll res it, make it 1, well, okay. It's free to res. We'll use up all of his credits. So this is good, keeping him poor despite his ability. He's now on 2 credits. I mean, this is potentially a pretty good scoring window. Another close accounts. Eli. Wish I had a few more city surveillances. One behind the Data Raven. Yeah, it's really good. I should try and watch it. I don't stream that often. I stream maybe once every 2 weeks. That's probably the kind of schedule I'm trying to do. Oh right, I would watch every day, right? Yeah. Oh, okay. I mean, I'll look into it. At the moment, I mean, Netrunner is pretty great. I can't see myself getting bored with this game for a pretty decent amount of time. It's, there's enough, new stuff. There's enough cards that people just don't use, like City Surveillance, to explore. But I think it's going to be pretty exciting for a decent amount of time. So, 1 Jackson removed from the game. If he runs this, do I use it? I guess is my question. Probably. Okay. It's good that he's only scored 1 agenda, because I feel comfortable putting stuff into this remote. I'm okay messing around with it. I think this I'm going to put out here. N.E.A.R.P.A.D. Yeah, let's do that. So I mean, he can take money from KD, run, break, remove the tag, steal it, pay 4, but it's going to leave him pretty poor. Hopefully, if I can get him to finish the turn on 0 credits or 1 credit, and I draw a second city surveillance, then I can remove from the game. So let's return dedicated response team, N.E.A.R.P.A.D, and encryption protocol. So I'm heading pretty quickly towards match point. If he lets me get away with this one, he's only got 2 clicks, no Christmas counter. Looks like he will let me get away with this one. That'll be 6. I just need 1 more point. I've been pretty lucky he hasn't been attacking R&D. Rainbow is ridiculously good ice. 3 credits to res, and just really inefficient to break with pretty much everything. I mean, he does have his 4 recurring credits, so he could get through once per turn for free. But he's decided not to do that. I'm pretty lucky I haven't had agendas building up in HQ. I have been lucky this game. But a difficult matchup is not an impossible matchup. So the question is, do I score N.E.A.P.A.D, or do I not score N.E.A.P.A.D? I think I don't score it this turn. He's not going to run it. Let's go like this, and then let's like this, and then this guy like this, and I'm going to res city surveillance. Now he's on 2 credits, he's going to have to pay 1, he's going to have to pay to get through the Eli. I mean, he does have 9 sitting on Katie, but it's going to start to hurt. Let's see, so actually no, he can get through this for free with his recurring credits. Oh well. Still, it'll cost him his recurring credits, meaning he can't break into other servers for free. Jin, okay. Jin is probably just a tutor for parasites, I suppose, so he can... What ice will he be parasiting? Maybe this? Maybe this? Maybe the Data Raven? Data Sucker. Okay. TGTBT. Okay. Let's score this, and then next turn I can put the TGTBT in here. He takes 1 tag from the Data Raven, 1 tag from the accessing the TGTBT, some meat damage from the dedicated response team. So it's gonna start to get pretty painful for him. Otherwise, I can score it for the win. I'm now on 6 points. I just want to say again, this is definitely not a typical game. Do I res this? I might even res this. Well, I mean, he's going to access the TGTBT. Take 2 meat damage. Yeah, it's worth it. But yeah, this is not a typical game. As to how this plays out, I usually have, 10 remote servers going. Shitty wizard. So 2 clicks left. His clicks are probably going to be something like remove tag and draw, I suppose. He's going to be down to 1 card. This deck doesn't have any breaking news in it. I guess at this stage it would be good to be able to just score out of hand, but you can't do everything. I originally had 3 TGTBTs for 21 agenda points, which was, unnecessary to have that many agenda points. But they are really good. It's another card you can install, face down in a remote. You can force the runner into some very suboptimal plays. Net Celebrity and Vamp. Cool. Well, I'm glad I managed to clear out the Vamp, because when he hits me with the Vamp, it's going to be pretty painful. That's something that I don't want. Astro. Straw. Another Astro. Alright. Install credit. I'm pretty sure he has to run this. Presence of the dedicated response team makes it a bit more annoying for him. But yeah, he really does have to run this, otherwise he just obviously loses. Unless he... I guess he could vamp me. He could vamp me first. Or vamp me, meaning I can't win next turn. Or siphon. He can siphon me as well. But if he siphons me straight up, he takes the dedicated response team damage. I guess he could go, yeah, click 1, trash. Click 2, siphon. Click 3, run the remote. Or, I guess 2 clicks left, he could just straight up run this. I don't know. Interesting. Let's see what he does. If you can't find anyone, start streaming it yourself. That's a good point, yeah. Grandress. Does he want me to trace, or is he trashing his Crypsis? I don't think it had a virus counter. There we go. Okay. Alright, you're in. So last click is remove tag. I mean, ooh, tough choice. Do I want to do this again next turn? Do I want to install something else in here? Let's see what I draw. So he's now on 2 credits. N.E.A.P.D. Oh. Tough. So if he goes credit, credit, run, he can take it, obviously. Oh man, this is a tough position, because he can just run HQ next turn and score both of these. Well, obviously one of these agendas. I wonder if I take credits and just toss out the Astro in the trash. He has not been running. Not been running archives despite there being face down cards there. Armitage, money. Runs HQ. It's fine. Can't take the N.E.A.P.D. So he sees all of my cards. Goodness, if any of these had been an Astro, how much of a difference that would have made. How do I do this? Okay, let's do this. Install. Could it. If he starts taking tags, then I've got my psychographics to finish up with my N.E.A.P.D. So if he does decide to start taking tags, he's probably going to be taking how many tags this turn? Oops. There we go. 1. Okay, no, that's not what he's doing. All right. Runs, changes his mind. Indeed, yeah. Yep. Okay, so what do I want to trace? So he's at 3. He's at 6, so I can go. If I go 3, then he won't be able to trash it if he matches. Power counter. All right. Tag floating time. So I think next turn I just go install tollbooth, closed accounts. Actually, hold on, can I just win? So he's got 1 tag. I can give this for 2 tags, so I go install psycho, which puts it on 2. And then, no, I can't score it this turn. Oh shit! Oh shit, he's got 6 credits! Oh, that's the game. Nicely done. Nicely done. I hadn't even thought about that, but yeah. You could get up to enough with Armitage to just win the game. Alright. Oh, GG. GG. That was pretty well played. As I said, very tough matchup, and not at all typical for this deck. I wonder what I can incorporate to make this a more difficult matchup for Wizard, or whether I need to change my playstyle. Maybe I should have purged at some stage. I don't know. That's game. I'll play a tough matchup. Yeah. What assets? All of them. Marked, pad, DRT, encryption. What else do I have? Jackson, Snare, City Surveillance. Cool. Alright, I'll find out the game for the game. Let's see.